a while back, we said we had a prize we were going to give away, and we were going to pick a winner.
Oh yeah, we announced the giveaway last video,
Yeah.
and we're finally ready to select the winner live today. Okay, here we go. Are you ready?
Well, you see what we're going to have to do. Don't worry, it's not a construction video. You saw it was an open ceiling. That's our garage ceiling, which is now our machine shop ceiling. And we live in the desert, so you know it's going to be really hot.
A lot of people have done in doing research is they'll use twine, and they'll go back and forth with the twine, or they'll even use a mesh that looks like chicken wire but is nylon based. But okay, those two solutions, okay, they're functional and they would work, but we also want something that would look cosmetically nice.
We've got a beautiful heat treat oven coming. Why don't we make a nice table about this size where we don't have a lot of room here? Hello and welcome back. This is Shop Adventures 45. I'm Lance.
And I'm Patrick.
And, well, a while back, we said we had a prize we were going to give away, and we were going to pick a winner.
Oh yeah, we announced the giveaway last video,
Yeah.
and we're finally ready to select the winner live today.
It is. It's going to be neat. And,
Yeah.
and we had a lot of entries. It's all drawn from the emails.
Yeah, I think we had about 70 or 80 entries.
Perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, so really good.
And in case you forgot, because I did, you're gonna get. I'm not allowed to open this particular box, but you're gonna win. The winner we're gonna select live in a minute here
Yeah.
is gonna win this Starrett Special Edition 1-inch micrometer.
Yeah, and we did open this in the last video. This is ours because we didn't want to open the winners, because when the winner gets his or hers, it's gonna never be opened, because I think that'd be nice.
And I think he'd pick the best one for himself. But I didn't say that. That's not fair.
No, I promise I didn't peek.
He didn't open it.
But yeah, on the last video, really nice. It has that custom wrap, which is the American theme.
Yeah, American flag and eagle. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
So just wanted to show that really quick.
And you get patched in with our patches. And you get our sticker set. Even if you have one, you get another one. You can give it to a friend. And you get this nice a nice sewn star flag. Embroidered flag.
Made in USA.
Yeah, made in USA. So you get this. It's nice. It's 3 by 5 feet, just in case you forget.
Yeah.
And that's what you're getting. You get a little American theme. It kind of comes from our Independence Day, 4th of July is what it is.
That's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah, so it's been a little while. We're not the fastest ship in the ocean here. But we get to it. So what do you think, Pat? Should we go pick that winner live now?
Yeah, okay. We're going to go to our office, and we're going to do it in front of my computer, and we're going to do this live with you. So let's go ahead and go.
Good luck.
Good luck. Okay, we're in the office in front of my computer, and we're ready to select the winner. Are you ready, Lance?
Before we do, who's that crazy guy in the video there?
Oh, yeah, look at that crazy guy.
I'd say somebody got a little too festive. Okay.
Okay, so this was the last video we did where we announced the giveaway, and in order to enter to win the prize, all you had to do is make a comment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a link to this video.
Oh yeah, so basically your odds are 1 in 80. There were 80 comments, right?
Here we go. There's 80 comments.
Pretty much.
Well, pretty much, because if the replies don't count.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay.
So what the website we're going to use is called commentpicker.com. We've never used this, so this is our first time. So we're seeing it live just like you are. So.
Yep. I'm wishing everybody a lot of luck.
Yeah, good luck. Okay, so I'm going to enter the link to our video there. Okay, we want to filter duplicate users. We don't want to include replies. Okay, no, everything else is good. Okay, so let's go ahead and get YouTube comments. Okay, so there's 77 entries.
Okay.
So that's pretty good odds, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Are you ready?
Come on.
Oh, well, Paul Hammond.
We know who you are.
We do.
Hi, Paul.
Congratulations.
You're our winner.
Great.
Your beautiful package will be on its way shortly.
Great. Okay, we'll head back.
Well, that was fun. Winning a prize is always a neato thing.
Oh, it really is. So that was great. We finally selected a winner.
Yeah.
So great.
But you know, around here, we don't just give away prizes. We actually do work. I mean, that's kind of why Shop Adventures is about.
That's true, and we share everything we do, machine related or not.
So we have been away for a little bit here. So we've done some work in our shop, and let's just tell you, if you're still interested after the prize pool there, we're going to go out in the machine shop right now and show you, because we're upgrading from a small workshop to more of a bigger machine shop, bigger capacity, as we mentioned. So
right, because for the new viewers that aren't aware, really quick. We have our workshop in the back where we have our small little machines and do a little small work. But we have our machine shop, which is our garage converted to machine shop. 420
square feet.
Right. And see, we're really fortunate. When we converted it, the walls were already insulated.
Three.
Yeah, 3. But the garage door wasn't insulated, or the ceiling wasn't insulated. So we've done a lot of insulation work, and we're going to share that.
And we retain natural outdoor lighting. We did want to make sure we get natural light. It helps a lot for a long work day.
That's right. That was really important to us.
Yeah.
And then we're also going to show you, how when you do insulation, especially on the ceiling, how it looks really ugly. Yeah. So we're going to show you what we did to try and make it more visually attractive.
It's pretty neat and a new way to do things. It's pretty nice.
Yeah, it was something that we've never seen before. So
I'm going to take you out and show you a little table that I bought all the supplies for.
Oh, right. Yeah, you have that project that you're working on.
For a heat treat oven that we're not going to tell you where it's coming from. Okay.
Oh, yeah, we've been really excited.
It is made in the USA. I got to say that.
Yeah, we've been waiting. We've already been waiting 3 months for this oven.
Yeah, or more. It's a long time.
It's going to be, I think it won't be delivered for another month.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
So.
And then breaking all the rules of a budget when I'm not supposed to. But we didn't take anything away from the tool budget.
Oh, that's true.
So what did Patrick talk himself into? It was a lot of. I got another word for the algorithm, but it's a giant BTU.
Well, you know what? We were really impressed once we completed the installation. We were really impressed how well the installation blocks the heat out. Because the shop in the afternoons got upwards about 120.
It's hot here, and it freezes here.
Yeah, and it freezes. So we were really surprised how well the installation worked. So we kind of expedited the purchase of a new air conditioner. So we just placed that order. So
and it has a heater in it, but we've got this heat treat oven for the winter time in case we need more heat, right?
That's right. Very true.
So we got twin heater, one air conditioner, and twin heaters.
So we're really
just expanding our capacities. That's what it is. We're going to be out in the machine shop a lot more.
We are.
Because the particular thing we're working on is going to be more there in the beginning, and then more in the workshop for its finite details in the ending. Isn't that?
Well,
right?
I was just thinking. We haven't even shared with people the new equipment we purchased.
Oh, our new mill and all that.
The new mill. Yeah, the new surface grinder, the new milling machine.
Oh yeah, we're talking about our heat treat oven because we're building a table.
That's
so I'm
right.
sharing it. Yeah, you're right.
So we got a lot of new.
Well,
things
we'll get to
share.
that though. You'll see it. We'll see it. We're doing a dual table build project after this little bench.
That's true.
So that's when you're going to see a new piece of equipment too.
That's right.
Yeah, fair is fair. Okay, so we take them out there and get started.
Let's get started.
Let's go out and see what we've been up to.
Great.
Well, you see what we're going to have to do. Don't worry, it's not a construction video. You saw it was an open ceiling. That's our garage ceiling, which is now our machine shop ceiling. And we live in the desert, so it's going to be really hot. If you look up here today, it's only 60 degrees. That's Fahrenheit. And that meter is going to read 120 here in the afternoon in July.
It will, yeah.
And that reminds me, before I go out and show you all the great materials I get to climb up here and put in, do us a little favor, will you? Go down into the comments. I'd like to know, right, Patrick? We want to know, what's the temperature where you live?
Sure.
We can tell you ours. It's going to be July. That's our hottest month, and it's going to be 120 in the garage and about 105 degrees outside. That's the Fahrenheit now. Okay, Celsius or otherwise, we can convert here. All right, so let us know. We'd love to know how you live.
So what are we going to do up here?
We're going to put a big installation. Let me take you out and show you some rolls.
Okay. Yeah, because this is the major problem right here is we have no insulation up in the attic area.
Neither
up
does the
here.
old garage door. So
Oh yeah, let me pan around.
yeah, see, it's going to get all of its insulation too.
Okay,
I'm doing
good.
both.
Great, let's go head out then.
Okay.
Okay, I see a lot of insulation out here.
This is what I'm going to be putting up today. This is for the door, garage door there, part of it. Something's missing. And the insides of this one's missing, and the outer cover aluminum for this one is missing, but we're going to put this up now. But you won't be seeing it. I just want you to know what we're having to do to prepare for summer, since we're going to be spending a lot of time in the machine shop area making something really special. Click, and just like that, all that insulation we just got done showing you outside is fully installed. Boy, am I quick. All right, I'm kidding. Here's what we put. We put this one on. This is a nice insulation here. We put this on the garage door, because remember, this is an industrial lot. This is a two-car garage converted into a full machine shop. We were going to do the ceiling, and we were going to do the garage door, and we have. But this is the first layer. This is the real insulation, and because I remind you, this lot's on an airport, meaning your expectations for noise are zero. We get noises in aircraft at 2, 3 in the morning every day.
Helicopters, everything.
Oh, the military's constantly landing here, flying here. There's a lot, and we love it. But that, and then along the fact that this is a desert, it's pretty hot. So we're decided we better insulate. We're going to be working out here an awful long time this summer, as we've mentioned. So this has been installed. It's pretty good. And then it's going to now it's going to come down to just the cosmetic layers, right?
That's right.
Right, Patrick? Because see, we're going to put this covering over. This is a R3.9, if anybody cares. Okay, that's going to go over this.
Does this have an R rating on?
It does, but I don't know what it is.
Okay.
It's just it's pretty good. I don't know what it is, though. I think it's an 8, to be honest with you.
And this gives you an idea of the thickness right here.
Yeah, I believe the box said it's an R8, where the ceiling, see, is R19, if you want to go up there.
Oh yeah, let me show. See the ceiling, we did the first stage.
Actually,
See?
Patrick did it all. I worked the ground crew on that one.
Yeah, he made me climb up in the rafters. See?
But we got down and we go, this needs a cosmetics look. We're going to be out here filming all the time. So we decided I'll put this pretty coating over the front of this garage door here, which we don't ever use as a garage door. It's a delivery bay. And up above, we're going to show you something that's going to be. So we'll come back. Hey, I got a good idea. Patrick and I decided, hey, let's insulate the garage. There's a heat wave coming.
Yeah, no kidding.
Why not?
And now it's a tail end of the heat wave.
Yeah, well, it's only 80 out. Let's wait till it's 100 and something, and then we'll go out and work with all that fiberglass insulation. That's us.
Oh, it always works that way.
Yeah. Let me wrap this up. We've insulated the garage. It may even sound acoustically different in here to you. It used to be a little tinny, if you can have any memory of that. It was when we started this project.
Yeah, it's much more quiet in here. You don't hear the motorcycles, the cars.
Just the airplanes and the helicopters, which we just love at the airport, living at the airport. Okay. What we did was we finished off I believe it's an R8 in here. It's a styrofoam, and it's got a mirrored front. Okay. It's on the metal garage door. It's only opened for receiving something or shipping something. That's all it is. And we wrapped it off with a thin R3.9. It's just mostly cosmetic to me, and we cut out the windows. So it made it really nice. It really looks good. It feels good. It'll be a lot nicer to work because we're going to be out here working all summer long. And so that makes it really nice, I thought. And then we did the ceiling in an R19 with a secret coating over it. See that?
Yeah, look at that nice mesh.
Oh, yeah. It gets a little warmer up there, huh?
Oh, it is really warm. Do you think it's warm down here? Okay, yeah, let me talk about the mesh, because we after we had installed. Okay, first of all, let me come back a little bit. Okay, so we did the installation of the insulation, and we used an air-powered staple gun. That worked really well. Got all the insulation done, but then we stopped and we said, well, you know what? For longevity, we want to keep the insulation in there, because over time we didn't want the insulation to start, drooping down or falling out. So that was our first concern. And in doing research, we found that some people.
Can we stop and back up to the stapler for a minute? When I did all the installation here, I had to use that manual kind of staple like one of those chrome staplers with that.
Oh, from Arrow.
Yeah, Arrow stapler. And as soon as Patrick gets involved and has to do some kind of work, all of a sudden we got to get a brand new air tool.
Oh, of course. I want some comfort.
I think that's our 9th or 10th air gun in here, and we're not really in the air gun business. I mean, a stapler business. You know?
It made life so much easier.
I bet it did.
And you know what? They're really inexpensive too. I mean, if you need, I highly recommend one, and it's going to become really useful in the future too for other projects.
But this is a YouTube kind of first, huh?
Okay, yeah. So what a lot of people have done in doing research is they'll use twine, and they'll go back and forth with the twine, or they'll even use a mesh that looks like chicken wire but is nylon based. But okay, those two solutions, okay, they're functional and they would work, but we also want something that would look cosmetically nice, because that's the thing. We didn't want to walk in here and look at all this insulation. We want something that looked a little bit more attractive in here. So I did a little research, and what was really surprising was initially we were going to use like a foil-based shield, or even Tyvek, I think, which is like a house shield.
Yeah, you put that on before we put the James Harding on the house siding.
Exactly.
Concrete siding.
Some people recommended that because one of the things we found out is you can't completely cover the insulation. People are saying that you have to let the insulation breathe. Okay. The other thing is you don't want to seal it either, because if you have like a small little roof leak, you want to be able to detect that leak, because if you don't, then you could have a slow leak for months or even years, and that can do a lot of damage to the wood, the insulation, cause mold problems. So we said, okay. So I did some research and found this really nice fine mesh screen, and this is called Tough Screen. If you can get a good look. Is that good?
Yeah.
See, and it's really nice because it's really close stitched, and it's really tough. You can't poke a hole with your fingers. You can't see, it doesn't stretch, so it's really tough.
So it's long-term desert dry arid approved too, though.
That's true.
Because we don't want that problem.
Right. So that's what we chose. We went with this, and we've never seen anybody use this, so it's really a risk because we weren't sure, is it going to work or not? And so we did it, and we're actually really happy.
Now, before anybody says anything about why didn't you guys just, box in your garage roof like you did your workshop roof, you see?
Right.
And while the problem is that there's a CNC machine we really, really want. It's made by Hardage. So the problem with it is it's too tall for the standard ceiling, so we got to leave the ceiling open, and we also like the airflow.
Yeah, and we like that open ceiling feel.
Yeah.
It feels so enclosed.
The workshop does that already, but that's fine. You're always sitting down in there anyway.
Yeah, but here, it just feels more open.
There's more standing. Yeah, this is our machine shop area we're in now, see, and that's where machinery's a little bit bigger.
Yeah, so that's why we chose that. So we just wanted to show you the results.
So we have control now. It feels pretty good in here. Unfortunately, though, we're just going to go a little bit further, so I guess we'll update you on that shortly.
Yeah, we will. Okay, we're back. I think we forgot something, didn't we?
Well, okay. This is still just a home converted on an industrial lot converted into a machine shop, right? We got that. Right. This is our machine shop area, and this is 420 square feet. That's all fine and well, but we do have a washer and dryer and a water heater, which have forever haunted us in our videos. We've never been able to film at certain angles like the one I'm standing at right now, which is where the world's smallest material rack is. I've got all kinds of diversity in materials, but there's a lot of material for a watchmaker shop, okay?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. We decided to do one of those fancy, like movies do when they do those...
movie premieres.
Yeah, and they do the walk. They have the red carpet walk.
Right.
See, we had to have our own backdrop to do our promotions here. So, by everybody knows that's Patrick. That's Patrick, and that's me. Okay, so that's our code names. Anyway, I wanted to just give you that update real quick. Now we can move on.
Great. Okay, thanks.
Okay, well, one thing leads to another at Shop Adventures. It's never quite ever over. As Patrick stands in front of his new glass whiteboard, he's got something to share with you. Yeah, oh yeah. Come on down.
Okay, yeah, now that we've completed the installation, which we're really happy with, we made a decision, especially with the heat wave that's just about over. We expedited the purchase of a air conditioner.
Ooh.
Yeah, so for the first time this summer, we're gonna have nice, cool air in here. So that's gonna be really nice because see, an air conditioner was never an option in here when we didn't have the insulation. So with that completed, now we can finally make.
I mean, yeah, because we are our own electricians and we are our own HVAC. We don't need any outside services, so.
Yeah, so it's only for us. It's only the cost of the equipment because we actually do have we have all the tools and the equipment, to do the nitrogen pressure test.
Yeah.
And the HVAC, the lines.
Yes.
And then we do vacuum.
And we have our
the
pressure
lines.
gauges. We have
We have
everything.
the pressure gauges. We vacuum the lines. We release the freon. So we do the. And I don't think.
I thought that was a necklace. When I first saw it, I thought that gauges was a necklace worn around Patrick's neck that day. That's how he looking like one of them big rap stars.
And we'll show you. We won't show you the installation.
Nah.
There's too many.
We're not about that. We're about shop
Yeah.
adventure. So
But we'll show when it's all functional, and of course we're going to share that with you.
we're going to cool down and be able to heat our 420 square foot converted machine garage to machine shop.
Yeah, and we figured based on the calculations, based on the high ceilings, the weather, you got to remember we're in the desert out here. So, if you do the calculations, you pretty much calculate maybe 12,000 BTU would be about the low end for an air conditioner. 18,000 BTU would be more appropriate. I think we're probably going to go with the 24,000 just to have that, buffer. Just because being in the desert, it does get pretty warm here.
Yeah, I'll just remind everyone that we do get about 4 or 5 days of snow every year. And we get a temperature of around about 26, 28 degrees as our mean low. And I mean, that's just rare. And then we get a summer high of about 110.
Sure.
Much cooler than when we come from Palm Springs.
Oh, yeah.
That's 126 there.
Yeah,
Fahrenheit now. We're talking in Fahrenheit, my UK friends.
That's true. So we're really excited about that. This is going to be our first summer here where we'll have air conditioning in here.
And that's because we're really got a lot to do out here. We've got a lot of machining. And Patrick, why don't you show us? You're going to pull conduit because we got conduit in stock.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, so, we did get some new machines in here, which we haven't shown yet. And what we're going to be doing is, so this is our main 3-phase electrical box. And so we've already ran, in the past, we've ran some lines over across for, for the outlets and the walls and for the surface grinder, for example.
Yeah.
And if you look up here, we do have some room still.
There's my airdrop right there for my finishing table.
That's right. We do have an airdrop for a table down here. So basically what we're going to do is, let's first start with the tables. We've got your table over here.
Yeah.
We've also got another table here. And, right now we have an extension cord. This has been temporary. So for the 2 tables, we're going to do a couple of power drops. And so that's going to be nice.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, then this location right here is going to be a new milling machine. So we're going to have a power drop here just for the milling machine. And then while we're at it, if you remember some of our old-time viewers, you'll remember the grinding hut. It's a little, the little hut.
That's where everybody found out I knew how to do some woodworking.
That's right. So it's a really beautiful little. We call it it's a miniature machine shop, but
That's 110, 20 square feet. It's
really
open ceiling too, all boxed in but open. Yeah.
it's open ceiling. Has a couple of windows.
Yeah.
It's all newly built.
My mom calls it Playhouse.
Yeah, but somebody came up with somebody named it the Grinding Hut. And
It did.
and we loved the name, so it just kept the name. So we're gonna run.
Came out of Australia.
That's right. So the problem with it is we never had a chance to run power to it. Although there's an electrical box in there and the power's all ran in there.
Oh, I ran the conduit underground already.
That's right.
That much I did.
So all that's done, but we never ran the conduit in here because we've got to run conduit in here to the wall, and then we
Yeah, you got
just
one for the air conditioner here on this wall, right? One for the air conditioner and one to go out to the grinding hut.
Yeah, and like you said, for the grinding hut, the conduit is already underground, so we just tap right underground right here. And then for the air conditioner here,
Good thing Patrick didn't lay that conduit. He would have had to buy a tractor based on another tool.
So yeah, that's what we're going to be working on this week. And is there anything else? Any other power drops? I think that's about it. Because we
got 3. Yeah, when we did this is 3-phase.
Yeah, this is a new one that we recently did for a surface grinder. There's a 3-phase power drop that we did, and that works. That's actually fully operational. So that's something we're going to be working on really soon.
Yeah.
So,
I think that's it. I think that's really good.
okay, great. I think that's it.
All right. Well, thank you. Hello, and welcome to the machine shop area. I'm wearing blue. That's your indicator. The workshop area is the white coat area. We always like to reiterate that and bring everyone along with how you know by color where we're at. Okay? All right. We've ordered our first ever heat treat oven. And I'm a little excited about it. It's made right here in Southern California, and it's a very advanced machine. And it takes a few months, huh, Patrick?
Yeah, it's actually still in the process of being made, and we've been actually waiting 3 months, and we still have to wait another month,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
we do. It's wait till you see it. Just had to do this. Okay. So, typically with us, oh, wow, we need something, we just go buy it. We all know that about Patrick's tool habits. Oh, we do. Yes, we do. Okay, well, that's okay. Anyway, because this is my project, it gets no tools. No, I'm kidding. I gotta punch that here. But anyway, this is an old Grizzly table. This is we used it for a granite surface plate. It's one of those, comes in, it's like, for $200, it's shipped here and you get it, okay?
Yeah, and this is for an 18 by 24 inch surface plate.
So normally, we would just turn this into some kind of training thing for us to weld on to learn, hone our welding skills, because we're trying to learn to weld all the time anyway. Right, we got that.
Right, we always like to practice when we can.
When we can. So, we were going to throw it out and just buy something fancy from, I don't know, Little Giant or somebody. And I said, Patrick says, no, you know what? Why don't we make this into the, we've got a beautiful heat treat oven coming. Why don't we make a nice table about this size where we don't have a lot of room here? So, I said, well,
yeah, because, the structure of the table is great.
Yeah, it's got adjustable feet.
Yeah, it really does.
It's real small, so it lets me, so I decided, okay, well, us, we're famous for these chopping block. Maybe we're in the wrong business. We ought to be making these cutting boards here, these butcher blocks, huh?
Right.
So this one's a little lower grade version. I said, well, get me 3 of them. I'll put one on the bottom, one in the middle. We'll put the quenching in the bottom so I can just quench there and close the door.
Sure.
And I box it in with some stainless steel, and I got us some stainless steel. And I said, well, I'll box it in with some stainless steel, drill some holes. We use a punch, our new punch set. I've never had one of these.
No, we haven't.
So it'll punch this little stainless steel. I built a little shelf in the center, so there'll be the top. And so I thought, why not put a little handle, one handle on each side. I'm going to have a little pop-up tray on one side of it. And this is really neat. And it has a door in the front and a permanent panel in the back.
That's right. So this is going to be totally enclosed.
It is.
With these panels right here, right?
Yeah, and I'm going to store my refractory bricks. I'm going to store them in here along with the quenching oil and all the supplies you need to heat treat with, obviously. Okay, steel wrap and stuff like that, right?
Sure.
And it's going to have a little fold-up tray over here, and then I take my refractory bricks out, and those are a special brick. So I can't wait to share them. They're not going to be those white ones you're used to seeing. They're like these.
Okay.
Folds up, and that'll give us a little hot plate to work on here, and we'll do our heat treating. Hot plate, and then it's all sitting here, and it's our first heat treat oven. We're real proud of it, and we decided to salvage this table, and it's costing us more than just buying one. By a landslide. Not just in time, but materials.
But it'll be custom made.
It'll be custom. It's going to even have some custom attachments put on it for a little bit of a sense of humor here. So I just want to bring you along with it, so I'll be back with you when it's completely done, but before the heat treat oven's installed on it.
Great.
Can't wait to share it.
Looking forward to it. Thanks.
Bye. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. And if you leave us one of those comments, maybe we have something we can answer. We will never leave a question unanswered. Thank you.